If your guitar progress feels random, like some days you're fast and clean, some days you're sloppy and there's a lot of string noise, I promise it's not your talent, it's your synchronization. Most players don't have a speed problem, they have a timing between the hands problem. And if your hands are not perfectly aligned, practicing faster just makes you worse faster. Today I will show you the exact synchronization strategy that I'm using going into 2026, and if you apply this for just 10 minutes a day, you will avoid years of frustration. So most guitarists set goals like this. I want to reach 150 beats per minute with my 16th notes. I want to play this specific solo clean. I want more speed. Those are outcome goals. But your nervous system doesn't learn outcomes, it learns patterns. And if a pattern like this is just slightly out of sync, you are literally hardwiring sloppiness. And here's what that looks like. If the picking hand is slightly early, you get that annoying kind of amateurish sounding scratchy attack with your picking. If your fretting hand is slightly late, you get muted notes or dead notes and a lot of annoying string noise as well. And if both your hands are inconsistent like this in general, it also results in a lot of tension and sloppiness like this. So as you could hear, speed without synchronization is just amplified chaos. For years I obsessed over speed alone. Now I truly obsess over alignment. Because when both hands are in sync and land on the exact note at the exact same microsecond, everything instantly becomes easier. Your playing will instantly have more clarity because there won't be annoying string noise, dead notes, muted notes anymore. You will instantly play with less tension as well, which will allow you to push clean speed. And that means you will play at faster speeds without forcing it. So think of it like this: instead of constantly asking, how fast can I play this? Simply ask, do both hands arrive at the exact same note at the exact same time? That's the incredibly important mindset shift. So here's a good example of that for you. And this is not what we want. Do you hear that slight flam? That tiny but noticeable separation between picking and fretting hand? That's exactly what most players ignore. And when you ignore it at 100 beats per minute, it becomes absolutely uncontrollable at 150 beats per minute and beyond. So synchronization is not about playing slow or practicing slow like this forever. It's about removing that flam, turning this into this. So if the note you're trying to play doesn't feel like one single click, you need to slow it down first. This is the actual 2026 practice approach. By the way, I checked the analytics again today and still only 20% of you awesome people are subscribed to this channel, which means that a massive 80% of you guys and girls keep missing high quality, completely free guitar training like this every single week. I will show you one of my absolute favorite exercises ever a bit later in this video. If it helps you, consider pressing that button and you will never miss helpful videos like this again. But let's get back into it. I'm dividing this into 3 different steps. Step 1 is what I like to call slow overshoot. What this means is basically play slower than your ego wants to. I'm not talking about comfortably slow, maybe at 120 beats per minute or something. I'm talking about almost annoyingly slow at like 40 beats per minute. Because your job with step number 1 is making every single individual note feel like one single event where your hands have to sync together. For step number 2, I recommend working on accent mapping. For example, if you're playing 4 notes, you could accent not every first note, you could accent every 4th note, for example. And when you keep repeating a pattern like this with accents placed on the 4th note, if that accent shifts or feels unstable after a couple of repetitions, that means your hands are not aligned. Rhythmic accents like this expose weakness pretty much immediately. And then for the 3rd step, I'm introducing microbursts. So this is where it finally becomes more about speed and playing faster. This is all about introducing speed in a safe way. Right here you could play 6 to 8 notes at the target tempo and then you stop. So this is not an endurance exercise. You just reset and go again. That way you're teaching your nervous system precision at speed without letting sloppiness accumulate. And this is how you build speed that actually sticks. Quick thing, if this makes sense to you, this is exactly why I built this week's new practice package in my Guitar Academy on Patreon. It's called the Precision Alignment Protocol. Inside you get the 4 best structured synchronization drills for guitar, PDF tab sheets and guitar profiles, backing tracks at different tempos with and without my guitar, full practice play-along videos so that you can practice together with me in your routine. All you have to do is click play, and a clear progression roadmap so you know exactly when to increase the BPM with each exercise. Most players waste years repeating exercises without structure. This removes guessing completely. And right now the annual membership is heavily discounted. Just use the code SHRED2026 for an additional 15% off on the 15% discount for annual memberships. This means you will get 12 months of structured guitar training for less than most people spend on 1 or 2 private lessons. If you're serious about actually improving in 2026, not just practicing more, this is where you start. The link is down below. Join us. Let's fix this properly. Now let me actually show you one simplified version of this system. For this first incredibly important and powerful synchronization drill, rule number 1 is working with strict alternate picking, so down, up, etc. Rule number 2 is we accent every single string change, which means you pick slightly harder for every first note on each string. And rule number 3 is you stop immediately when you hear any flamming. So when your hands are out of sync, you pick slightly faster, or your fretting hand is too slow or too fast. So you do not just push through mistakes randomly. With this exercise, you want to stop once you hear any flamming. And that's the key difference. Most players just repeat mistakes over and over again, hoping they will magically disappear. We will stop, reset, and realign. That's deliberate practice. If you've been stuck at the exact same speed for years, probably not because you lack discipline, it's because you trained the misalignment of your hands literally thousands of times. And that's the good news, because it means the fix to get from here to here is purely mechanical, not motivational. Once your hands move together, perfectly synchronized, speed like this shows up automatically. So please stop setting speed goals, start setting alignment goals. And if you want the full structured synchronization roadmap with progression rules and tempo systems, the brand new Precision Alignment Protocol package is waiting for you on Patreon. The absolutely massive annual discount is still active. If 2026 is the year you want real progress, don't leave it to randomness. Practice on purpose. I believe in you. Let's build this properly. Hit the link in the description or first comment right now. See you there.